Hello everyone, my name is Evil Spirit and welcome back to Wright Ace Attorney. Last time, we went and did the first half of the court trial. And now, amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer tries to defend me in such a state. Well, hey, I mean, would you rather that or would you rather me be... Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something with this, with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. Maggie Kick should... What do you need? No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can do me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, then I can tell you that. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you can help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Wright. What was your name? This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back. Maybe it'll help you. This is a business card. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back. Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. I guess for now we should stop talking about me. Start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? Well, I can't tell you, I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me then. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on that day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Uh-oh. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name? You can call me Maggie. Oh. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for a person to show up, but they never did. So where's this phone now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Oh! Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't know. But if my eyes are up. Ah, you were here all along. You're so mean. Called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And then I went to check in the courtroom. Everyone had already left. Ah, now who the heck is this? That's Maya Faye. Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too? Good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive, super important evidence? Decisive, that's what it was. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this list? About 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in, they're a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Why would you bring a group of con artists to me? Don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never forget to be a forgetful prude like you. Or prune like you. Prude! Yeah, prude. May I actually... Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess we get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck. Come on, Nick, you better get a move on. Yeah. Excuse me. Also, by the way, my old controller broke, but now I have a Kirby controller. Court will now reconvene. Please stand. Yes, Your Honor. Before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the witness. It is a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. Well, yes, the courtroom might be a little lenient on. There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. He's our villain. Please state your name for the court witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now you introduced my wonderful self to the courtroom, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court and colored me wrongly. Surely I suppose calling me... Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. I'm really looking for the perfect bigger universe out of the righteous one. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox? I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rate, only need to play. Glasses? You're not wearing glasses. That's a good point. That's enough. Your name, witness? He has that Miles Edgeworth. No. Well, I mean, I think Miles Edgeworth is way more funny because he has his finger up. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh, man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I could tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting verso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a stroll through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know. Anyways, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk in the park. You know, what you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Yeah, Jesus, man. Jeez! Sorry. What I saw that day. At the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time. But I do believe it was past 6 a.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in my eyes. Right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met either a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana? Oh, that was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah, that's all you need to do. I mean, that's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? Strange, my mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yeah, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. This guy's lying. Alright. Let's do it, baby! He is a very goofy looking guy, though. Alright, I think I kind of have a good idea. Banana? The banana? Well, it's actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Well, maybe he thought... Oh god, man, it's gonna be like, you have what? Okay. Wait, that's not it? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this way as to pull more information out of me. That's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Oh, he's scared. Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. The witness loved me. Oh wait, just how bad are your eyes? What, why are you asking me this all the time? Well, that does matter. Your Honor, it's a very simple mistake. A glove for a bunch of bananas? No, it's not. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. One of those people who refuse to, sure, in the end we find out that it's a glove and not bananas. Then we view foreign. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 20/20. I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? 20 out of 200? I just read that, and why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you know? Or I was planning on getting a new pair right away. You know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them, how about when you witness a crime, were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man. You're just like those people who... Oh, God. Who great... Now, why are you talking about Jonah Arc right now? Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. Very possible for him to see the face of the culprit. Standing up there in the past. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Well, then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened in the next few minutes. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. With that, I immediately called the police to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you then ran away? Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine, can understand that. The girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Didn't they say, like, they had no problem getting her? Hold on. Alright. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That has to be the court record. Because they, I mean, if it's... Alright, cool. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Ugh. The witness wasn't shocked at the time after witness. I think a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. A 15-minute daze? 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little daze. Exactly. Ah! Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. Phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of Meshukada. You must think you're really special. I mean, something really special. Witness! I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lost your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What are you calling for if you are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you? Oh, gosh. Wellington. Enough. Oh, man, oh, man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? This, no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. Question further. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Still don't know, do you? Heh, what are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my cell phone. I'll have you know. Here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he got his cell phone. And I thought that that's just maybe... That was it. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in its search was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. There is something. Your Honor, the witness testimony doesn't make any sense at all. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a cell phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You don't, you do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. Alright. Let's have this proof then. Very simple. This is the evidence. And yet again, you have presented this court with it. Oh. tell her that would be it, right? Oh, it's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is really wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. All correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Layton, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Whoa! Order, order! What does reporting the crime will it prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to throw a suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There's no reason for him to kill it. On top of that, we still had the phone she found anyways. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for someone else. Was he, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation? Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forward, and if you're not explanative, it's not persuasive, then you'll be penalized. Oh, yes, Your Honor. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? It wouldn't be because of that. Perhaps this is... That's not it. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? I'm gonna be here for a minute. I can't check. Oh, his glasses! Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah! Where did you... Ah! I believe the court all heard that you just confessed to? That these glasses are in fact yours! I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. The glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order, order! Now wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess to confirm anything. He's breaking! Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to search for his glasses and frantically search for them. But he didn't realize that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to call the police. Woo! Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that's precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. He's a real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to keep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! It's so exciting watching you work again. Order, order. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm not a criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In fact, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote about. Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this victim was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else did that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bride before this trial. I forgot. There was a way. Best if I could prove that the witness had. Now, will the defense please present its case? Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on that day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Then you tried to find it by calling it? What? How did you? Your Honor, these questions had nothing to do with. Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you really think there is some relation between the witness phone and the murder? Yes. On that day of the murder, Maggie Bride picked up a lost phone in the park, and she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, we already know this. They called her Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie, but you're just too dumb to spell. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? The client name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. A mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eek! Order, order. But Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple. Your Honor, a person usually would not kill someone without reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anybody. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive the witness had? Very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation over the trial's over, right? Yeah, but Mr. Wellington, motive is right here. What is this, a list? These numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This is a list of phone numbers that was stored in the cell phone's memory. The name and numbers belong to the people who are certain members of a certain con artist group. Con artist? Can you explain why these numbers are on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrageous invasion of privacy. Look up the phone numbers on the person's phone. It's way worse criminal than murder. You're one of those people. Oh my god. Don't try getting us off topic. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us that this was what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is just unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. What's the meaning of this? Why would the witness have a group of con artists on his phone? The witness is a member of the group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look up into these numbers, it would be all over for you. This is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. Oh, you're done for now, buddy. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor, what is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is just unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please let me think about the contents of the phone. Hello? I'll take you. I've been searching for my phone. Janet had already promised that she would return the phone. After all, Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bride to get his phone back. Why then, he would need to kill anyone. That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? It makes sense. Maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah. Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that he didn't agree. That didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, that's right. The witness saw this. Is there one? Is he correct? Darn it. Oh, he saw the police! What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his day after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his policeman uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the police would ask a few questions before returning his phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible that they had already run a check on his phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. Seems that the truth come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... oh my gosh, he's freaking out. Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Oh, you've been waving around and talking about a suspicious cell phone. Phone number, the suspicion congruent. Who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your evidence? Where's your proof of your evidence? You want proof that the phone is yours? Yes, I already told you earlier. I've already found it. You don't have the slightest idea who the phone is. What? Well, it sounded like you on the phone call. Good to see you, man. You seem to have a problem. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that it's meaningless evidence. Your Honor, this is bad. I can't turn tables on me like this. The cell phone. This phone has the name and numbers of those in the comm group in Mary. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? Fingerprints on the phone? Nick, don't you remember? Oh. Oh God. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. Yes, I can. But it must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. I have to be joking. Mr. Wellington, what is it? Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my God, I remember! Oh, he swapped the phones! Huh? Looks like they hung up. Oh! That's what he was talking about! Oh my God. Cord, stop. My freaking headphone cord keeps messing up. Alright, fuck it. I'll just do this. Why in the world can I not hear anything now? Is it my headphones? Hold on. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? No, it's not my headphones. So why is it not working? Hold on. Maybe I gotta do this. There we go. Nick, we worked so hard to get far, but if you don't do anything, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this one has to be his. How am I supposed to prove it? Something like that. Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who this criminal... You know, coward. Okay, you came a little penny short. Where did you go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're really a third-rate lawyer. And you made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who am I? That's all. I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. Thank you for your assistance. Bon appetit. Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I might be able to prove the phone... What? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides the Senate, you will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Do not harass that. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. Uh-oh. I only get one shot? I get multiple. Can I prove everything? It's over for your client and for you. You fully understand? But how would that make her fool? Yes, Your Honor. I'm sure you are well aware. Nope. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Well, why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Wait, what am I doing? This is no time to do things. Is the card? From the back of the card. I like how he gave me his too. How nice of the guy. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Not right now, but it's in the middle. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to try to call my phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to do. What? What? Why is my phone? Why is it with a stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Rollington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No, I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. What a goober. Hey, I won! So that's what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he had become paranoid and lost all ability to make the rational judgments. Then Mr. Fight, the phone you're holding, is Mr. Wellington's. Thinking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Well, very well. Now then, the court finds the defendant, Maggie Bride, not guilty. God, it feels good to say that again. Woo! Party at my place. That's all. The court is now adjourned. It's been almost a year since I said that. Jesus. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. Probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Just I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit of all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of bad disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. Well, there's really been a string of disasters. That is pretty bad. Up until now, I went to college and I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everybody called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. We were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having a dinner. We were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say, thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole world. A whole ocean worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm going to make it a promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a... God. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thank you. You take care of yourself. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really have me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. That moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. Someone I had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge, of course. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person? I haven't got a clue. Seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good.
Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Woo-wee! Nice. Yes, I would like to save, but gamers, next time on Wright Ace Attorney, we go to episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Oh, what the heck. Better Call Saul!